back. This is Joanna with Adventures of Miss Peach, and this is Thursday, April 29th, and the new owner of my host Mammoth, he sent someone to come pick this up from Oklahoma City, where he lives, because he could not come and pick it up himself. He was busy. So there's Willow and her cat carrier. I already had taken Diego to the border. And here he is backing up. He did a great job backing up. I think it started to hit the wheel well just a little bit on one side, but he did a fantastic job. He had, I think, an F350 or something like that. You need at least a 350 dually or 450 to be able to carry this amount of weight. And he wanted me to stand there and let him know when the little rubber pieces at the bottom were about to hit it.
1 foot.
And there they are. About to hit it there.
About 3 or 4 inches.
Let's see.
You're almost.
So the first thing we did was lift it up on stabilizer poles. And everything seemed to be going.
I can see that
from
your truck. I can see it flashing.
Let's see.
I guess at least we have brake lights in that. And who knows, maybe that's all it's supposed to do. I honestly couldn't tell you.
Well, what's weird is, I don't know if this lit up, but I thought the guy added this to be like an additional brake light little thing.
I gotcha. Well, as long as I have brake lights for tonight.
Slower down.
After the camper was completely lowered down onto the bed of the truck, now it's time to lift up the post at the bottom using the electronic hydraulic lift, or however it is lifted. This is when we started to have a problem. The back driver's rear side was not wanting to go all the way as high as it's supposed to. And the guy literally worked on this manually with like a ratchet for a solid 30 minutes at least. Poor guy, he was about to die. 30 minutes back and forth and back and forth. And what's strange is we had to do that recently when there was a problem with it and had to have a relay replaced. And when they did it manually, it worked. It worked like a champ. It's just definitely didn't take this long. I don't know what the issue was this time. So, now I want to show you that I found a dead bird at my campsite. I mean, what in the world? It was sad. I'm like, what does this mean? So, yeah, there's a poor little birdie, and I actually looked it up, like, what does this mean? And it said it's a sign of a new beginning. I'm like, well, ain't that the truth? Anyway, that's sad. So shortly after this, I went and threw away the Blackwater tank hose. And while I was gone, he decided to put the fast guns on, which are the hooks from the camper to the piece that was attached professionally to the truck to help hold it down. So I didn't get to show that, but I'll show a picture of what they look like in a minute. All right, here he goes. He's pulling away. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty nervous for this guy. even backing in, his truck kind of like dug out some of the gravel because he was spinning out on part of it. Anyway, it's a long story, but he was spinning out on part of it and made like probably 6-inch or 8-inch like divot in the ground. So here he's like trying to turn, needs to back up. I'm seeing, I saw some movement, and I'm like, oh, it scares me to death. It makes me definitely confirmed or have affirmation, that this was not what I should be carrying, or towing, or however you call it. All right. I was like convinced it was like not on right. See you later. I never named this camper, but it was a great one to live in. I'm not going to lie. It was pretty awesome, but definitely intimidating to carry or to pull or to tow. Now it's just us under the bright, shiny light. Hey guys, thanks so much for joining me on me saying goodbye to my camper. If you haven't hit subscribe, please do so right now and throw a like on it. See you next time. Live intentionally and be blessed.